Hello students. So today I am with the lesson from your English grammar book, that is simple present tense. Simple present tense. But before I teach you this lesson, simple present tense, I want to teach you some pre-things. That means these are very important things you should know before it. So what are the pre-things? You see, pre-things are only limited things you have to know here. The pre-things, first of all, in English grammar, basically, you should know persons. You should know the persons. Persons are just to refer to someone or somebody. Okay, so there are three types of persons. One is first person, second, and third person. So what is first person? I tell you first. First person is someone who is speaking something. Second person is someone who is listening to the speaker. And the third person is the subject, is the topic that the speaker is speaking. For example, in my hand there is a marker. This is the marker. Okay, if I speak to you that this marker is very good, then first person is I because I am speaking, and second person is you because you are listening to me, and the third person is the marker because about the marker I am talking now. So this is first, second, and third person concept. Okay, next comes after person, it is number. Numbers are just counting, just for countings. So numbers are two types basically. First is singular and plural. So singular number can be written like no also, that is number. So singular number is one thing, one man, one animal, whatever one. Okay, and plural number is more than one thing, more than one. Singular is one, plural is more than one. You remember. Next, I tell you, as you have now learned that person and number. Now there is a relation between person and number, and you see this table. This table is called relation between person and number. You see here person, singular number, and plural number. First person, second person, third person. First person singular number is I, plural number we. Second person singular you, plural also you. Third person singular he, she, it, dot means many more. And third person plural they and many more. But my point of view is that when I said first person and second person, these two persons, then in singular you got one person, that is I. In plural you got one person, that is we. In the second person also you got you and you. But in the third person you got he, she, it, and many more. And here also plural also you got many more. What is the reason of this many more? Can you tell me? Okay, I tell you, because I told you the third person is the topic and first person is the speaker, second person is the listener. I again explain. For example, I am speaking something. I can speak about this marker, I can speak about this cap of this marker, I can speak about this wristwatch also. So every time the topics are changing, every time I can change the topic of speaking. I can talk about this, I can talk about this, I can talk about this ring, I can talk about this board, whatever. So the third persons are changing. So there are no limit of third persons. But every time only I am speaking and you are listening. When I talk about the marker, it is I and you. When I talk about the board, it is same I and you. But the topics keep changing. So topics are unlimited. That is why third persons are unlimited and dot is written. And one most important thing, how can you identify that I cannot write everything here on the board, that third person, because third persons are unlimited. So how can we find out third persons? So the basic thing, you must know it. Besides I, we, you remember these three words. Besides I, we, you. That means I, we, and you. These three are not. All nouns and subject pronouns, these are subject pronouns. All nouns and subject pronouns are third persons. Got it? Besides I, we, you, all nouns and pronouns, nouns and subject pronouns are third persons. Okay, got it? So students, let us check whether you are able or not to do to find out third person singular, third person plural, or whatever number they are. As I taught you, see this. This is see a cat, for example. Which person and which number? Cat. The main thing you must remember is this. As I told you, I, we, and you. Cat. Is the word cat I? No, not. Is the word cat we? No. Is the word cat you? No. No. That means it is a third person. It is not I, not we, not you. That means it is a third person. Okay. Now when I say cat, one or many, it is always one. So singular number. So cat is a third person singular number. Now see this one, cats. Is it I? No. Is it we? No. Is it Y or you? No. That means it is a third person. So when I say cats, one or many, it is obviously many. So it's plural. Third person plural. Cats is a third person plural number. Next, cow. Same process, same system. I, we, you. It is not, obviously not. So it is third person. But when I say cow, it is always singular number. So third person singular number. Next one is cows. When I say cows, it is not I, we, or you. So it is third person. But when I say cows, it is not singular, it is plural number. Okay. Next, they. Is it I? No. We? No. You? No. So it is also a third person. When I say they means many people. So it is plural. Okay. Now come to the last one. It is we. Now you check this. Is it I? No. Is it we? Oh yes, it is we. And we is in the table, in the relationship table. It is given as first person plural number. First person plural number. So students, this is explanation of the system that you can find out any third person singular or plural number. Okay. Okay, so students, now I get into your lesson, that is simple present tense. But before going into the lesson, I tell you one basic thing, that there are three types of tenses, and they are present tense, past tense, and future tense. And of all those three tenses, there are four parts, and they are simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. So the first part of present tense, that is simple present tense, I am going to teach you, which is included in your syllabus. Okay. So first of all, simple present tense is used. The use of simple present tense, these are the uses. It is used for daily activities, our daily activities, what we work daily. For this kind of purpose, simple present tense is used. Next, for our habitual actions, like our habits, hobbies, for this purpose, simple present tense is used. Next, for universal truth sentences. Universal truth means it is scientifically proven as truth, and it is accepted by the universe, okay, by the people around the globe. Next, great man speech. Suppose any great man like APJ Abdul Kalam, MK Gandhi, these are great men. Their speeches are simple present tense. And the current status. Suppose currently what I am a teacher. What you are a student. This is called the current status of somebody or something. That is simple present tense uses. We should also know that the sentence form of simple present tense. So the sentence form of simple present tense is like this. First we need the subject, then we need the verb in present tense. You always remember we need the verb in present tense. Then we need the object. But I know that I have to explain more about subject, verb and object. So you see this part completely. See this part completely. What is written? Subject. Subject is something or someone who performs the action in the sentence. And verb is the doing word in the sentence, or it is the being word, like I am. So am is the verb, like being word, or having word. So is the verb in the sentence. Next, the object. Object means which work is done in the sentence, that is object. For example, I can give you one example here. I have already given you 3 examples. Now you take this one. First one, I write a poem. I is the subject because subject performs the action. Who writes the poem? I write. So I is the subject here. It is the subject. Next, we need the verb in present tense form, in simple present tense. What is the verb here? Write is the verb here. Why it is the verb? Because a verb is the doing word. What I do? I write. So write is the verb in present tense form according to the sentence structure. Next, we need an object. What is an object? Object is the work that we do. What work? What work I write? I write a poem. So poem is the object in the sentence. So here is subject, verb in present tense and object, that is completely in simple present tense sentence form. And I write a poem. By this sentence I can mean it is my hobby. So my hobbies, my daily activities all are simple present tense. Next one, you see, we play cricket. So we is the subject, same way. Play, the doing word, so it is the verb in present tense, and cricket is the object. That what I play cricket. So cricket is the object. Okay, have you got it? Next example, and you take care of this example especially. This is the third example with a little bit difference here. Why? She plays cricket. She is the subject, plays is the verb in present, and cricket is the object. But when I wrote we play, but I wrote here she plays. Why here play and why here plays? Why here play with we and plays with she? So the reason, obviously, I'm explaining here. You will see that I'm explaining why as here or why no as here. I will tell you a short span of time. Okay. So students, now I will tell you why I wrote S with she and no S with we. For example, we play but she plays. Why? You see here. This is the rule. If the sentence is in simple present tense, always remember the sentence must be in simple present tense. Then the subject, third person singular number. The subject must be third person singular number in the simple present tense sentence. Then the verb takes s, es or ies with it. Okay. One example I want to show you here. You see here the example. Raju runs daily. Okay. This one. See this example. This one. What is the subject here? Raju. Raju is a third person singular number. As I told you, as I taught you how to find out third person singular number. If you find in that system, you will find that Raju is a third person singular number. And it is in simple present tense. So if the sentence is simple present, if the subject is third person singular, then the verb will take s or es with it. Is it clear? Okay. Now you have to learn, you have already learned that s, es or ies will come with the verb if it is simple present and subject third person singular. Now you will learn where S comes, where ES comes, or IES comes. Next point. So I have written here where S, ES, or IES. Okay. If the last letter of the verb is H, S, O, X, CH, or Z, then we give ES to that verb in simple present tense if the subject is third person singular. Otherwise, we will give S. For example, you see the example here. See the example. He go to school. Suppose this is simple present tense sentence. Here, what is the subject? He is the subject. So it is a third person singular. And we know when there is third person singular in simple present tense as the subject, the verb takes S or ES with it. Now, what is the last letter of the verb? It is O. So with O, we should see this H, S, O, X. This is O. So O is in the list now. So it is ES. Okay? Is it clear? Like next one, he eat rice. In this sentence, now you guess S or ES? Here is S because T is the last letter of the verb, but T is not in this list. So this is eats rice. Next one. So you have learned S or ES. Now you will learn IES. See IES here. When IES is used with the verb when the last letter of the verb is Y, and before Y there must be a consonant, not a vowel. For example, you see the example here also. Suppose this one, he fly kites. This one, we all know that he fly, it is wrong in simple present because S or ES to be added here because the subject is third person singular. Now he with the verb, we know that if the last letter of the verb is Y and before Y if there is a consonant, L is a consonant here in this word. So if L is a consonant, FLIES, that means Y is replaced with IES. You remember this. Flies kites. This one. He flies kites. Next example I want to give you. You see here. Next example I am giving you. He play cricket. This one. Here is also it is also simple present tense, subject third person singular, so verb will take S or ES. But here is also last letter Y. But the before letter of Y is not a vowel, not a consonant. Sorry, it's a vowel. So if there is a vowel before Y, then it will take S. And if there is a consonant before Y, L is a consonant, so it will replace IES. So this is the basic concept of simple present tense. So students, you have already learned the simple present tense. Now let us discuss from examination point of view. How in exam the question from simple present tense or any other tense comes. I want to show you. Please see the board. The question from tense comes in exam, in your exam question paper is like that. Correct the verbs given in brackets in the following sentences. The instruction will be like this and questions will be like this. But how can you know that there are many tenses? How can you know that this is simple present tense? I have to write this sentence in simple present, or I have to write this sentence in simple past. To know that, to identify the tense of the sentence, basically what we do, we give you some signal words here. You see the signal words? These are all signal words. Always, regularly, usually, as usual, generally, in general, every day, every week, every month, every year, every Monday, every Tuesday, every Saturday, or most often, etc. If these words are there in the sentence, then you must know that it is simple present tense. It is simple present tense. Then we have to write the sentence in form of simple present tense. Okay, let's see this one. Tamanna walk every day. What is the signal word here? The signal word every day is here. That means every day is signaling us the tense. What tense this word is signaling? Simple present. You see the list, every day is here or not? It is here, every day. That means the signal word every day is a simple present tense word. So this word should mean simple present, and we have to write the sentence completely in simple present tense. When we have to write in simple present tense, we must know the sentence form. First of all, subject, verb in present, and object. You already know it. So subject here, tamanna. Tamanna. What is the verb here? Always you know that the verbs given in brackets. So verb is walk here, and every day. Okay. Subject is here, verb in present tense, and this is the extra part of the sentence. It is called complement also. But here this is not complete. You have to know one thing that I taught you before, that in simple present tense, if the subject is third person singular number, the verb take s or es. So here Tamanna is a third person singular number because it is not I, not we, not you. You remember that rule, not I, we, you. So it is a third person singular number. So here walks. This is correct now. Next one. What is the signal word? First duty is to find out the signal word. The signal word is regularly. So here regularly is a simple present tense sentence. You can find here the word regularly. These are all simple present tense signal words. So now you have to write this sentence also in simple present tense. So how will it look like? Charlina study. Study with the third person singular number as a subject in simple present. As you already know, we have to write the verb with s, es or ies. Here I will add ies because I taught you the y rule also, if you remember. studies, studies, regularly. So this is correct. Next one, they play always. Here in this sentence, the signal word is always. So in simple present, if I write subject, verb in present, and complement or extra part, if not object. Okay. So here subject, verb in present, and object. Now let's check. Is it third person singular number? Is it third person singular number? No, because they means plural. It is not third person singular. So it will remain play as play, same. So this is okay. So in this way you have to remember the signal words first. Then you have to do the task in examination. And sometimes in some sentences there are no signal words. Then you have to know by their meanings. For example, like this: the art be round. Then the answer will be the art is round. Why is here? Because the be verb form in present tense is. Here is no signal, but we know that it is universal truth, and we already know that universal truth sentences are simple present tense. So students, hope you have already understood whatever I have taught you. If there is any problem, you go through the lesson in your grammar book and you will get your answers, textual answers in a PDF, as I already mentioned. So this is all of simple present tense, and for today it's all sufficient. Okay, thank you.